order with our roll call.
Mr. Seaman?
Here.
Mr. Chickwell?
Yes, here.
Mr. Wallach?
Yes.
Would you all please stand for our pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I know. Do we have a motion to approve our minutes from November 18th, 2025?
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes from November 18th, 2005.
25.
20.
I'll second that motion.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chickwell?
Yes.
Mr. Wallach?
Yes.
All right, we'll start with our guests. Rhonda?
I don't have anything.
Okay. We'll go to our road department.
I'm busy. We did finish a road patching and with good weather, so that's a beautiful thing. Prep trucks for snow removal, which we've been using. Had 2 burials and a cremation again this cycle. It seems to be the
Yeah.
way they two in one
Mhm.
last 3 times. So, I'm gonna burial tomorrow, and I don't think we're gonna have bad weather. Although we'll have, I guess the weather's in the teens on Thursday, but we'll be ready for that.
Okay.
And I think we're in good shape. And we got the grills taken off; those are in storage. And
Out by the pavilion, you mean?
yeah,
Oh,
took those off.
okay.
I had. There was this black post sticking up, so I told Travis to spray paint something orange and put over the top, just because it's so dark. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't want to see anybody there.
Yeah, great. Okay.
And we're good to go.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you, sir.
Doug, real quick,
Yes.
are we good on salt this year where we had that mishap last year?
We had a mistake
Yes, sir.
last year.
Not that I know.
Yeah, we ran short and we didn't have any shares at the county.
We got the same amount as we did last year.
Okay, so we're good. I
If we
think,
don't have an extreme winter, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, we were going into the winter without anything. It was either last year or year
Oh,
before.
no. Oh,
It might have
no.
been 2 years ago. I think,
Yeah,
because
I
we've
don't remember that.
had some here
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
year, all
yeah,
this
we're
year.
good,
There
yeah.
was some in the bin and in the truck.
We've got
yeah.
the truck loaded already and everything.
3 loads right now on hand.
Okay.
So
Awesome. Okay. All right. Good.
good.
All right. Ken.
Our next meeting is scheduled for 12/8/25 after the public hearing, which will be again at 6 o'clock. And I already know that one member will be absent, so we could be short a person and not be able to have our public hearing or whatever. So
Okay.
I just hope that everybody shows up
Okay.
and said they're going to be there. We'll continue our discussion on section 39, shipping containers. We completed our discussion on subsection 36, subsection 2, solar energy systems. And we addressed the concerns of the Trumbull County Planning Commission. I reported on November 18th that we rescinded the motion BTZ 2536, which approves section 45. My personal schedule prohibited me from meeting with Doug until later this week to discuss what we talked about at the last meeting. And Olivia, may I assume that the dates that I sent you on that email are okay for
Yes.
2026?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it?
All right. Do you want to set a meeting on the way out tonight? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Hi, Jan.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
Anything for us tonight?
No.
Okay.
I fought hard.
Zoning, I didn't have any zoning certificates issued in the month of November. I believe that's probably due to the weather being
Sure.
running early. On Thursday, I'll be in the southwestern part of the township. Driving the township on Thursday. But no, I have nothing to report at this time.
Okay. Steve?
I'd like one of those meetings. Squad's back. Both squads are both in service now. It's all striped and ready to go. We're using it first out now. appointment's been made for the tires for the engine. That'll be next Monday, I believe is the date for that.
That's a Great Lakes, right?
Yes. We have 1 week left for our Toys for Tots collection.
Mm.
So if you know anybody who has some new toys that they'd like to give to the Marines, why, we're welcome. Brown sprinkler, we had a problem today. If you ever heard a sprinkler system go off,
No.
it's pretty cool. We have a dry system in our station, so there's no water in the system until it activates. So there's a big valve that when it activates, it smacks it. It's, wham.
Mhm.
Then it's all flooded. And you hope and pray that, sprinkler heads release. And
Oh, okay.
they did, but we had this problem probably 6-7 years ago. It did the same thing. And I couldn't figure out why. It did again today. So I called Brown Sprinkler. They came down within a half hour or so and drained the system, reset it, made some adjustments on it so that it takes a little bit more pressure or a little bit less air pressure to activate the system. So nothing got wet,
Okay.
everything held tight, but yeah, it can be a real mess.
Okay, I can imagine.
Yeah, so hopefully that's taken care of.
All right. Any word on the pressure switch that you had to get?
So the we have two water wells at the station. One of them supplies drinking water, and another one supplies non-potable water, which we use to wash the trucks, flush the toilets, and do all that stuff with it. That pump kept running continuously, so we shut the breaker off, called repair, called a couple different numbers, locals, and finally got A to Z to come out within. They were right on the money, but come to find out the pressure switch. So it pumps water to 2 holding tanks that hold about 100 gallons of water each, so that we have a lot of supply, a heavy supply, because we use that to fill the trucks also. And there's a pressure switch on that system, so he went and repaired it. And you'll get a bill. It's fixed.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You didn't take care of that part, huh?
No, yeah.
So,
But that's quick. So.
all right, sir. Thank you. All right. Jeff, any old business?
Nope.
Jim?
No,
Okay. Under old business, we've got generator specialist next year maintenance contract. We have to discuss that real quick. Jeff, do you want to take that real quick? Just an overview?
I think we're gonna leave it the same. So we can go forward with that if we want to make a motion to pass that.
Okay.
I talked to generation specialist. I thought we had an issue last year with the generator not switching and not taking the load. So I wanted to make sure that they would do a load test. They said they would do a load test, but only with our recommendation. They actually recommended that we load test more often than once a year. They recommend that we should load test about once a month. So it's as easy as pushing a button to load test, and they said they would train us so that we know how to load test, and we can load test at our convenience so that we can make sure we didn't have somebody working on a computer that was not saving their stuff and they hit the button and it was all gone. And so the contracts are basically for everybody. So it's for a lot larger departments than ours, and also for hospitals and things like that. So they don't do a load test basically because he said, like, if I was at a hospital and someone's on the emergency table and I hit the button and the electric goes off and then that guy dies, whose fault is it? So it kind of started making sense because I was like, well, why wouldn't you test that? I mean, it's like something I would think you should test. So then when he started running, and he said, no, you should be testing that, not us. And then if there's something wrong, then you call us. So that's how I think we're going to move forward on making sure that our generator works when we don't have electric, as opposed to waiting until we don't have electric and then it doesn't work. That's what happened last year, and I just want to make sure we don't get in that situation again. So I think we have that remedied, but if someone has a better idea than that, let me know.
That sounds right. Okay. All right. I've got the contract here from Generator Specialist Incorporated from North Lima, Ohio. The amount is $1,564.60. I would make a motion to approve that contract
Per year.
per year.
Make a motion, approve their contract.
Okay. All right, so we've got a second?
Okay, so he's
Alright.
second. Okay, Mr. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo,
Yes.
Mr. Waller.
Yes.
Let's, also, I believe at the last meeting, we talked real quick about the firewall needed at the fire station between for access to the internet, the Wi-Fi firewall. They'll make a separate system that'll be private for the use of the fire department and then the general public also. There'll be a firewall there. The only place that we could get a estimate from was Hudson Communication. They have been doing all of our IT, in both buildings and for the township for several years now. The estimated total for that procedure is $597.05. I'll make a motion to accept that estimate for $597.05. Do I have a second?
Again, is that monthly or year?
That's a one-time payment.
One time. Second.
Mr. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo,
Yes.
Mr. Waller.
Yes.
Okay, just for FYI, we bought a new time clock punch card system for the fire department. It'll automatically keep track of hours worked by all of our employees. Any new business, Jeff?
No, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Nothing like what you got.
Okay, Green Township, gave us a call, about a week and a half ago, asking what, the fire contract, would be for next year. I would say that, it should stay the same, as last year. It seemed to work well, and, they're happy with it, and we're happy with it. Any discussion?
I'm good with that.
Okay, all right, I'll put that in the form of a motion to have last year's contract be put into effect for one more year.
Second.
Mr. Seaman,
Yes.
Mr. Chicolo,
Yes.
Mr. Waller.
Yes.
From our audit, finding out a lot of little things about the township. We neglected to have a policy on not accepting post-dated checks. And I'll just read through this real quickly. The purpose of the policy is to establish an official position of Bristol Township regarding the acceptance of post-dated checks for any payments, fees, or obligations owed to the township. Bristolville Township will accept post-dated checks for any transactions. A check is considered post-dated if the date written on the check is later than the date it is presented for payment. Any post-dated check received will be returned to the payer unprocessed. Payment will be considered incomplete until the properly dated check or other acceptable form of payment is submitted. Post-dated checks create administrative and financial risks, including potential bank rejection, delayed deposits, and compliance issues with accounting practices. This policy ensures timely and accurate financial management for the township and protects both the township and its residents from complications related to payment processing. Acceptable forms of payment, checks dated the same day they are presented, money orders, and cash. Effective date, this policy shall take effect immediately upon adoption by the Bristol Township Board of Trustees and shall remain in force until amended or repealed. Do I have a second on that
Should we
motion?
have a discussion?
Sure can.
We're talking about a $50 non-refundable deposit. Is that right?
No,
No.
people were sending in the whole amount for the haul.
Okay, but back up. If I want that haul January 15th, the first thing I have to do is give you a $50 deposit?
Yes.
Okay, and that's non-refundable.
Well, the check is destroyed as long as the haul is in good condition.
No. I want it for January 15th. I give you a $50 non-refundable check. On the 10th of January, I say, you know what? I don't want that. I don't need it. We're not having that event. Do I get the $50 back?
No, it's stated as non-refundable.
Okay, that's all I asked. That's
Yeah.
what I want. That's what I'm saying. The final payment for the rental is due when?
2 to 3 days prior to your rental.
Okay. So again, we're talking about post-dated checks. So 2 to 3 days before the event, you're not gonna take a post-dated check anyway, would you?
It's the matter of holding these checks for the person.
Yeah.
I think what
You're not
happened,
gonna hold it until, if I come in and I want the haul and it's $200, I give you a check today for $200.
yes.
It better be dated today.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well, it came out in
I'm-
audit, that was,
making sure this is what we're talking about. There shouldn't even be a discussion. If you don't get a check for February, because they want to rent it in February, then they write the check for February. They write the check when they come in and pay. It's
Mhm.
That's what I'm
that day.
saying. Yes.
Good.
do we have a second?
Second,
Okay,
Mr. Seaman,
yes.
Mr. Chiglo,
yes.
Mr. Warren.
Yes.
All right, also, we had discussed earlier, the need for repairing the parking lot lights at the fire station. We have, probably three-quarters of our lights are 75% not working. Probably another 2 of them or 50%, and then I have 3 lights that are completely out. Have 2 estimates, one from CW Electrical Contracting in the amount of $5,720. And then I have one from S.A. Anderson Electric for $2,719. We were trying to get an estimate from a company called All Electric, and they have not done that. They've had 2.5 weeks to do that, so I think it's time to make a decision.
What is so special about these light bulbs that are that?
They're LEDs. Yeah.
Why the discrepancy between the two
Yeah,
funds? That's a big jump. I
We
mean,
have used S.A. Anderson before. They did all the electrical work on, and he was $1,000 less on the job at the pavilion. It's just,
okay, but everything is
oh
comparable
yeah,
between the two?
both of them, we had a checklist. We
Uh-huh.
had a list of specifications of what model had to be used and everything. Both of them are the same,
How old are the LEDs that are currently in there?
from the day one.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so they've reached their life expectancy.
2011.
yeah.
2011? Oh, I'd say 14 years.
Just something we can't change ourselves.
No.
Well,
So here's what was explained to me, Corey, from S.A. Anderson. There's 2 parts to an LED bulb, the bulbs and I forget what he
They
called
call it
it,
driver.
the heat sink driver
Yeah.
type thing. Normally, one or the other's bad. It's just as cost effective to replace the whole unit
Sure.
as opposed to it's labor intensive
Yeah.
to change the things out.
Labor costs each year.
Correct. So
Yeah.
we went with basically him taking off the heads and putting new heads on and rewiring. So they'll be completely brand new heads.
Yeah.
And,
You
we
already
did, when Ed was here, the first year that I was here, I was under the same impression you were, like, when I saw some of the bulbs, I'm like, well, let's go up there in the bucket truck and pull one of these bulbs out and go buy a new bulb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, there are no bulbs. We looked, we could not find them on the internet, so that was just a no-go. So this was our next approach that we came to. And once I talked to Steve from S.A. Anderson, and he explained how the two work, I'm like, okay, it makes sense to me now because I have them at my store also. So, just to replace the whole head. So the whole head at the top of the pole will be replaced now.
Interesting.
If we go this route, I should say.
Well, I'll put in a formal motion to accept S.A. Anderson.
Second.
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chickley?
Yes.
Mr. Walner?
Yes.
When did they start going back, chief? It's been 18 years, but they just been slowly dropping off.
Yeah.
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 More noticeably in the last probably 3 years or so.
So if you just redo it in 10 years, relamp, just everything.
Well, I hope we have that kind of money in 10 years. It needs done now because there are, definitely spots out there that are black. So I guess see in 10 years.
Yeah.
We're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully they start making them last longer, but probably not. 10 years, I think, for a light bulb's a pretty good run, especially outside.
Okay. Anything else?
Don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Our next township meeting is December 17th. It will be our end of the year organizational meeting also. It'll be like two separate meetings. We will have our regular meeting, we'll stop, then we'll go into our reorganization meeting. In January, so that we have time to finish all of the updating of the books and appropriations, our only meeting in January will be on the 13th. Anything else to come before the board?
That 17th is a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's,
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
why did we move that to Wednesday?
I don't know, it's what we
Because Doug
talked
and I
about.
discussed it.
Yeah, it worked out best for
Okay.
When's the only meeting in January?
13th.
13th. Yep. All right. I'll put forth a motion to pay the bills. Do I have a second?
Second?
Mr. Seaman?
Yes.
Mr. Chickley?
Yes.
Mr. Walner?
Yes.
Last chance. Anything else?
Yes. Mike Davis from Farmington Trustees. He wanted me to mention to you guys about swearing in the new people. And doing it a combined between Farmington, us, and another township, bringing a judge in to do it.
Oh, great.
So he
Okay.
said he would be getting in touch with you.
Okay, great. Okay, well, that's great. All right. Well, then I'll put forth a motion to adjourn. Have a
Second. Second?
January
Mr.
13th.
Seaman?
Yes.
December
Mr. Pickle?
17th.
Yes.
Mr. Walner?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Should have been an hour.
That's my kind of meeting right there.
Yeah, we're good.